Cool. Timmy. Hi.
Hi.
This lawn sessions number 2, directly with the narrative, is talking about 2 of the great singers that you'll see, which is Stevie White and Timmy Smythe. Both of them went through cancer last year. Stevie with prostate and Timmy with bowel cancer. Thankfully for the whole world that they've come out of that. We discussed lyrical themes of looking at the positives in a somewhat negative situation and what you can take from that.
You know, I've been through some tough times. I've had an illness and I've had a marriage breakup, but music. I know it sounds cliche, but music's just it's held it together for me. And my friends, obviously, being musicians, have been there for me as musicians, but as friends as well. Like, you know, it isn't just based on the music. It was, you know, they're solid friends, and like, music's one of those things that it gives a lot, but it's tough, you know, and you know, you put a lot into it and you put a lot of money into it, and at times when I've felt regret about music or regret about not being successful in music, the thing I stop and realise and think about is that I've met some of the best people on this planet through music, and that's, if nothing else, a gift, and they're still in my life.
Totally.
So aside from the bond making music, you know, the friendships there, and when I went through my illness, like, it was next level, the support I got from my friends and that, and as I said, that had nothing to do with music. That was just great humans.
You know, a year ago Stevie was there and dealing right in the heart of prostate cancer and all the ranging emotions and physical stuff that comes with that.
To the day, this time a year ago, I had prostate surgery. Couldn't believe that when it happened to organise that we're doing it today. When I checked the date, I just was like, wow, this time a year ago I was in recovery. So, you know, it's a healer. You know, it's definitely, it's you know, to think a year later be doing this, I couldn't have hoped for more. And
Creating music's massively therapeutic in that kind of way, because that's your outlet, your creative outlet. That's your zen, that's your meditation sort of moment. And that's a way to sort of express your feelings through music, rather than telling people your feelings all the time with your words. You'd rather express it through your music, and that's a lot easier to some people.
It started off as, you know, Tim and Steve been through a really tough time, and you know how they got through that, and I think music was a big part again of bringing them through that, and the community, as much as the music itself, is the community that comes with that.
Take a break and hang out with some cool people doing cool shit.
You know, sometimes we're not great at talking about things with people, so you know, getting together through music, you know, is that excuse. Some people have table tennis, some people have chess. You know, work can come and go, and relationships can come and go in their own way. But so for a lot of people, for us, music is that constant through it all. You know, sometimes it's easier for people to sing about it than it is to talk about it. You know?
Yeah, it gets people through a lot of things. A guitar sound might express a certain emotion, or a snapping snare drum. I'll be like, fuck you.
obviously everybody's going through tough times at the moment, you know, but I always believe that, you know, as hard as your struggles are, there's always somebody doing it harder.
Yep.
But, you know, I think this song reflects on how I think anyone could take this song and put it to their own. You know, in my case, I put it to obviously the struggle that we're all going through as a human race, but, you know, for me, it's a reflection on what happened this time a year ago.
Yep.
And also someone else in the project, Timmy Smythe, has also been through it. So, you know, not focusing on that, but, you know, it's certainly, it's relevant, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The song might be about that to the artist, but to someone listening, you can make up your own sort of thing, and it can be whatever you want it to be.
You know, working with awesome human beings, it's a gift, and that's music. There's your gift, you know, in the slightest way, whatever happens with this project, you know, it's, I mean, I'm buzzing on it, you know, it's an honour.
Within Lawn Sessions 2, we discussed the theme of take a second, sort of like take a breath, take some perspective pie, take check of what's most important in your life. And for a lot of my direct community, that is family, that is music, and that is friendship, and that's what we're trying to get across.
That's the thing with music. I think if you're really feeling the music and loving and living the music, it doesn't have to be the big grand, stage or anything. It can be the slightest thing. I sit under my little veranda there when I get a thunderstorm and sit there and drink a beer and watch the storm and play the guitar, and I'm in the best place in the world.